Hey, I'm Joey with GeekTyrant. This is
Billy.
We're in Vegas, baby. Covering CinemaCon 2025. Lionsgate had a big presentation today. And one of the things they showed us that I was not expecting to see was another Stephen King adaptation that's coming out. This is one that is absolutely nuts. Now, we also saw a trailer for The Life of Chuck, and now we're going to talk about this other Stephen King movie,
The Long Walk.
Holy crap. Guys, this is the other end of the spectrum. This is the one where you're like, from the mind behind The Shining and Pet Sematary.
Right. Exactly. This is not a light and fluffy story, man.
This one eats at you.
Yes.
Like, the trailer that they showed us was the pressure and the anxiety that was building inside of me as I'm watching it. And I'm like, this isn't even the movie. This is just a trailer. And
right.
I feel like I can't handle the intensity of it.
Look, we're in a room with thousands of people. And when that trailer hit and just 5 seconds into it, you felt the weight in the room just press on you. Because you're like, holy crap. Now, this is by far my favorite Stephen King novel that I've ever read.
Really?
By far.
Okay.
Because of the simplicity of it and the fact that it is something that could happen in the future because of the simplicity of it, it's...
I hope not.
Yeah.
That looks awful.
Awful. Awful, people. You have no idea.
This movie is dark. It's dark. It's gritty. Talk a little bit about the story.
Okay, so this is in the very near future. The government has taken control of everything, leaving everybody poor that isn't a part of the government. Every year they do a competition called the Long Walk, where they take 100 teenage boys and tell them to walk. They have to stay over a 3 mile per hour speed. If they go below it, they lose. We'll get into that in a second. The goal of this is in the book, it's if you are the winner, you get a lifetime supply of food and you get a house and you never have to worry about anything again.
A lifetime supply of chocolate.
Chocolate. There's a glass elevator. Just kidding. But in order to be the last one standing,
it does seem like something that Willy Wonka would do.
Right. It's that.
Let's be honest.
It's that effed up. So these boys have to walk, and if you go below 3 miles an hour for a certain amount of time, you die.
And that just includes, if they get hurt, they're effed. If they get tired, they're effed. If their mind starts to, fail on them, they're effed.
If you have to tie your freaking shoe,
you're effed.
You've got to do that as fast as you possibly can. And here's the thing, is they've got military men ahead of them and military men behind them.
Oh, and guess who's leading this whole thing? None other than Mark Hamill, playing an ultimate villain, the ultimate villain, cringe-worthy, I hate this guy kind of villain.
Yeah.
And I love that Hamill's taking that on.
The way he is in this movie, you've never seen him like this before. It gave me chills to think about that human being.
Yeah.
The mindset that he had to be in to be that guy.
He even came out on stage wearing glasses, which is one of the character's signature elements.
Yep. This movie's directed by Francis Lawrence, who brought us The Hunger Games. He's really good at this dystopian future thing.
I guess.
But he said the reason he wanted to do this is because in The Hunger Games, the competitors wanted to kill each other. He said in The Long Walk, the competitors are trying to keep each other up. They're trying to build them up.
Except for that one kid.
Oh my gosh. So he said that's the big difference. There's 100% heart that you're going to love each and every character that's in this movie, and that's why it's so devastating.
I laugh and I smile because it's such an uncomfortable movie.
It is.
It's like when you're put in a situation where you're like, oh my gosh, this is so dark, you can't help but laugh. And that's why I'm laughing.
Right.
Because it is so dark that I can't help but laugh to make me feel better about life.
Guys, this comes out on September 12th in the theaters. I encourage you guys to go see it because the book had me engaged the whole time. I didn't put it down until it was over.
And it looks like this movie is going to be a just perfect adaptation of King's story.
Right.
So if you're a fan of the book, it looks like that's what you're going to get. So
just be ready.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I'm excited. I'm very excited. I know this is on the top of your list now.
It has moved up to the very top of my list. I can't wait.
Mine's like right below The Life of Chuck because I just still want that like inspiration, the good feeling, the inspiration.
Oh man, yes.
Before I crash into darkness.
Yeah,
and then after I watch this, I'm gonna go back and watch
That's
The
what I was
Life
just
of
gonna
Chuck
say.
to make me feel happy again.
To bring you back up that life is good.
Thank you, Stephen King.
Yes, thank you for all that you've done. The roller coaster of emotions that you've sent us on is fantastic.
Thank you for watching, everybody. We got more videos coming. We're here for a few more days. And make sure to check this out in theaters. This is one you're going to want to watch on the big screen. And don't forget, we'll see you at the movies.